Hello, my name is Peter and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an update on some of my citrus plants. This first one here is a grapefruit. This is a red fleshed variety. It's called Star Ruby. I've only recently got this a couple of months ago, I think. And when I got it, it did have some of this new growth was coming out, but it has since, as it's got larger, it has gone a little bit crinkled like this. So I think it looks like it could be deficient in some nutrients. I have been trying to fertilise it, mostly with some seaweed extract, which doesn't have very high levels of macronutrients, but it does have more micronutrients in there. But I think this actually does need a repot because it's very top heavy anyway, so I was thinking of repotting it soon. It has started to put out a few new leaves, and this one here was a recent one, and then there's a few little growths starting in different parts of the tree. Not noticed any flowers on it yet, but I will keep everyone updated with the progress of that. So this one here is my latest, one of my latest plants. This is a lime. I think it's a bear's lime. Yeah, this is a bear's lime. So it's one of the most common types that you get from the supermarkets. I've not noticed any growth yet on this tree. It's possible there might be the beginnings of some, but yeah, I know these are not as hardy as some of the other citrus, and it did have a few extra branches when I got it, but they were damaged in the shipping box that it came in, so I had to cut them off as they were hanging off already. But other than that, it looks healthy. Just hoping it puts on some more growth soon. Next, I have one of my orange trees. This is a lane late. So I did have another one, which I'll show you after, that I got last year. But I got this as a replacement because that one I thought had died. But I'll show you that later. Again, I don't think there's much activity yet on this one. In fact, actually, it might be just starting to develop some new buds in there. So yeah, hopefully this will put some new growth out soon, and maybe some flowers. I know it's a later variety. It's a type of navel orange, but it's yeah, I think the fruit does come a bit later than the usual. In fact, this branch down here is definitely getting some new growth. Over here I have a blood orange. This is a Sanguinelli blood orange, and this is just starting to bud out. Yeah, so this was quite a compact tree when I got it. It looks like they pruned it quite heavily when they packaged it. But yeah, apart from a few of the leaves that have gone a little bit yellow, doesn't look too bad. Probably does need some feeding actually. And then next I have a Eureka Lemon. This has also been putting on quite a lot of new growth recently, as you can see. This one seems to be doing the best outside at the moment. Although some of this growth had already started when I got it. It was a lot smaller, probably smaller than that, but it has now started to mature a bit, and there is a lot of other new growth that's just starting to develop that wasn't here the other week, like in, over here as well. So yeah, this one seems to be doing quite well. So yeah, this is a Eureka Lemon. I did notice the other day that the flower that it had developed has just opened. I think actually probably this morning, because I didn't notice it yesterday. I think it was still closed yesterday. There's another couple of flowers at the end here just starting to develop. So yeah, so far this is the only citrus outside that I have that has produced any flowers so far. And next I have this is a Clementine. It's a, check the variety. It's a Orogrande Clementine. So this is a Spanish variety. All of these have come from the same UK company, which then gets them from the same Spanish supplier. And they're usually quite good size plants. So I think these are 6 litre or 6.5 litre pots that they come in. I think this is probably the most unhealthy looking of the citrus that I've got, apart from the other one I'm going to show you in a little bit. But yeah, the leaves on this have always looked a little bit pale, and branches are quite. The leaves seem to be, they're not quite as healthy looking as some of the other citrus I have. But I'm hoping this will start to green up a little bit more now the weather's getting a little bit warmer, and I continue to add some fertiliser to the container. So over here is another late orange, navel orange. This I got, I think it was spring 2021, so it was just over a year ago. In fact, it might have been before that even. But yeah, this one suffered a lot of dieback over winter. It had a lot of pest damage as well. It was covered in scale insects and spider mites on the leaves. So I ended up just putting it outside a couple of months ago and just basically leaving it to do its own thing. I did repot it, which may have helped as well, but as you can see, there's quite a lot of new growth developing on the all down the stem. So yeah, there's at least 6 or 7 little new growths starting to grow out the side. It looks like everything above this section has died or is dying off. You can see it's dying at the top, but at least at the bottom it does seem to be healthy. I believe the graft is down here. It's like the graft union is right down there. So everything above this point should be laying late. But yeah, this the last couple of days this has started to grow a lot faster. I noticed this probably 3 or 4 weeks ago that it just started to develop, but it's only been the last week or so that it's actually started to push these leaves out. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this tree can recover this year. And I'm going to cut off this top of the stem that's died back, so it's not going to be any use. So I thought I'd also show you another citrus tree that didn't make it. This was another grapefruit. It was a Rio Red grapefruit. So this also ended up succumbing to pest issues over winter, and likely probably some root rot issues as well. I did put it outside just in the hope that maybe it would recover, as the pests don't seem to be as much of a problem outside. But yeah, it's definitely completely dead now. I did also have another lemon tree which I used to grow at my parents' house. I've had that for probably well over 10 years now, but I lost that as well this winter. I tried to save it and repot it, and it stayed green for quite a while. But yeah, I checked it the other day and there was no living tissue in it, so I threw it away. But yeah, I did replace them. So I replaced this with the other grapefruit that I showed earlier, and the lemon was also replaced with a Eureka Lemon. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.